Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Nailed it.
Good morning, Gloucester. Welcome. Wait, you're hiding. Get over here.
Oh,
it's okay.
hello.
So
I'm just a guest.
Joey, well, no, you're an invited tech person.
Okay.
We should give you a pocket protector.
Nicole, good morning, Donna Rogers. For those who don't know me, with my bestie here,
Co-host.
Nicole.
and co-host.
Good morning.
Nicole Wadsworth. And so, we were thinking about this whole Saturday podcast thing, and we're just not down for that. It's just this Sunday, it's as Annie Rochon calls it, Sunday morning church, right?
Right.
So, I got to look at the camera, not the screen.
That's a good idea.
Right.
That's
Okay.
a good idea.
So Nicole and I were discussing last night that it's a Sunday thing. It's not a Saturday thing. Neither one of us were here yesterday. I was shopping for tile in Saugus, and
I was sleeping.
she was
Hungover?
sleeping. No, she works on Friday nights. So
I think he meant you were hungover.
no, I wasn't. I've been really good this weekend. You're
All right,
not allowed to talk unless you're.
Well, the only thing I was going to say, you're going to introduce our other guests.
No, but we
We're
haven't
giving the
started that
premise of
segment
why
yet.
she's-
Oh, okay. So
she's-
you guys just sit down and shut up.
She's giving the premise of why she's talking instead of you, Joey.
Okay.
Yes.
For
So
So
everybody.
anyway,
Yes.
we are hosting on Sunday because we like the Sunday, right? So Joey is and I'm dressed like Joey today.
Yes, she is Joey.
Joey Yard. I got the Fiesta hat, right?
Yep.
I'm Joey today, and I'm actually sitting in Joey's chair. So
I'm
how
just-
lucky am I?
I'm
Buckle
just
up.
the tech guy.
So he's the tech guy. I'm going to give him shit like he gives Pat shit. Do you upload that? Jesus. Anyway, so without further ado, we are going to introduce our guests that we're starting our show with today. We have Heath Ellis, our wonderful local owner of the Lannon, which is just an amazing, what do we call it? A boat, a ship, a
Schooner.
schooner, a vessel, a schooner
We
in
call
town.
anything a vessel in a
And
boat.
we have his guest, which is Aspen, and they're here to tell us about a fantastic event that they're hosting on the landing upcoming in a couple weeks. So without further ado,
Good morning.
take it over, Heath.
Thanks for having us on. Glad to be here on a Sunday morning.
As opposed to a Saturday.
As opposed to a Saturday.
Right.
We just wanted to come out and tell everybody we are doing a special sale on the Lannon on October 15th at 6 o'clock. We are doing our first ever haunted kind of ghost story sale. So we've teamed up with Aspen, who is running the Harbor Walk Ghost Stories, and super excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do prizes for the best costume so people can dress up if they're into that. We're going to do complimentary hot cider available for everybody, also blankets in case it's a chilly night. We'll also have our, as always, rum punch and then a hot apple cider toddy available for purchase.
Let's go.
So it's going to be under our red lights. The boat has all these red lights, so it'll be illuminated red to kind of get into the spirit of the ghost vibe.
I'm really
And,
kind of liking this idea.
Right.
So
it's-
Aspen, could you stand up for us?
Sure.
I would like everyone to see your.
Well, I thought we were all wearing this, so but now I'm embarrassed. But
I have a room full of costumes. Had I known. Well, today I'm in my Joey costume.
yeah, I'm in mourning.
You're in mourning.
That is
Well,
unreal. That's
isn't
like
it?
real deal. That's not like $1. That's not the Spirit Halloween shop
No.
$20
Wouldn't
job.
even fit in one of those little
That
plastic
is a
packages.
real deal.
She's
That's
got a real petticoat. on.
petticoat.
Real
There is
petticoat.
underneath, yes, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and it's about 100 degrees in here, so you're going to be falling
actually,
apart.
it's very thin. It's really actually quite breathable and nice.
Okay,
I
so
do enjoy it.
could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing, and then specifically on the Lannon that night?
Sure. So, as you so nicely introduced me, I'm Aspen from Haunted Harbor Walk,
Do you want
and
to put that graphic
I
up?
do a
Graphic?
a ghost tour. I started a ghost tour here in Gloucester this year. We've been running since the first weekend of September. We run Thursday through Sundays at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. It's a 90-minute walking tour. We start at the Fisherman's Memorial. We end at the Beauport, do like a loop downtown. Some people might have seen me walking around with my lantern and been like, what the heck is that? Fair, valid. But I've been doing ghost tours for almost 12 years. I started in Salem, and then I did them with Ghosts and Gravestones in Boston. And but I live here in Gloucester. And so I was like, wouldn't it be cool if my commute was a 5-minute walk?
So here you are.
So
And has it been going well?
yeah, it's been going really well. Last night we, had a sold out tours, and or at least my 7 p.m. was sold out, which is nice. The 7 o'clock, people really like the 7. Sometimes 9 is a little bit too late for people, I think.
sleeping
For the older folk.
For sleep.
Yeah, I'm learning. It's my first year really like launching my own, going
Yeah.
completely on my own. So trial and error with a lot of things. But
Right.
I think it's been going well. We have fun. I tell a lot of stories that, if you're from Gloucester, you might recognize some, but not others. Like I tried to find, I really dug through the Cape Ann archives and the museum archives in the Sawyer Free Library. So I like to say that everything I say is true.
Is true.
So it's not
Give us-
just like random haunted stories. It's like tied into this to Gloucester.
To the
So
city.
if you're
I really wanna
if you're
do
a
this.
history lover or if you're a
Right.
Gloucester lover, there's a bunch of different levels here, right? That
Right.
that you would be pulled in to wanting to do this.
This is like nighttime pub crawl. Like,
Well, so that's why the
on
9 o'clock kind of
right?
works,
How
because
much
we
fun
could
would that be? Why? I can't believe 9 o'clock isn't booked.
we could pregame
Right?
Yeah.
at where does it start?
As
At
one
the
does.
Fisherman's Memorial.
Yeah.
So we could go to Yella and have some of their delicious cocktails,
Oh, I love that place.
and then just skip and a jump over to
I wish some of my friends were listening right now because this is very reminiscent of a story in Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry about pre-gaming before the tour. So it's not always the best thing to do. We'll
And
tell
how
that
can
story
people-
later.
buy tickets to your regular event. We showed the graphic for the Lannon,
Yeah.
but
Through my website. So I've been like a big push for social media as a millennial, like growing up on,
Yeah.
like social media. That's just like, that was my wheelhouse.
Mhm.
So on my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok,
that.
there's a link to
What-
my website.
And what's your Instagram?
Haunted Harbor Walk. Real easy.
Haunted
Oh,
Harbor Walk. Oh,
That's
at
it.
Haunted Harbor
Yeah.
Walk. Okay.
And so in the links, it'll
You can
take
buy
to the-
tickets.
Yep.
We got to do this. So
Totally.
when are you doing it? All month?
Yeah, through the end of October, and then I'll do private
that's amazing.
booking, like group tours, like through the winter and things. But doing public tours for now. And
Perfect.
What size group is perfect for you?
Right now, I have it capped to 20, just
Mhm.
because I want to be able to have it intimate enough where like people can still feel like they're a part of the story, and
Right.
they don't have to yell.
Right.
Like
Right.
I want them to be able to sort of creep
Perfect.
in for that sort
Yeah.
of campfire ghost story feel.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And how long is the tour?
It's 90 minutes.
Perfect.
There's places to sit along the way. As we do go up Middle Street, which is like a little bit of a hill, but for
Yeah.
the most part, like pretty accessible. And
Great.
yeah,
So back to the October 15th events. So costumes are optional.
Yep.
But highly encouraged.
Encouraged. Yeah. We will be
Okay.
Awarding a prize for best costume.
Prize for best costume. We have
just the judge.
cider as well as hot toddies, and of course the famous rum punch that he serves on the Lannon all the time, which we of course love. And so you're going to be telling the stories. Obviously, now you're going to be going to some landmarks on the boat. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
stories tied to actual landmarks that you're going to be visiting.
Sailing by, yes.
But I'm
sailing
also
by.
curating the show. I'm a I'm a bit of a showgirl. I don't know if that's evident at all. But I'm
So is Donna.
Yeah, I'm curating it specifically like for the ship because obviously we're not walking around. So it'll be a little different from the tour. That way, hopefully, people also want to like come and walk with me after.
It's
So it'll be
nice.
like a little more curated for the ship.
So this is a good way to maybe
cool.
kind of leverage the Salem crowd, the people that, you know, like to do the Salem stuff, but either A, they've done it a lot, or B, it's not that easy to get to Salem. So this would be good to kind of promote, to get some of that
I'll tell you, like,
Salem vibe here, because, you know.
speaking to a lot of the hotel people, the restaurant people, like our season here, our shoulder season here has definitely benefited from the overflow of Salem.
Right.
Any one of these restaurants or hotels or inns will tell you that the Salem thing is a huge thing. So what a brilliant marketing idea for you to tie into that with a Gloucester bent. Because how much Salem can you do? It's like, okay, we've done it. Yeah. Now you get this. Think about this, how great this opportunity is. The Lannon, my personal favorite boat in the harbor. You get to go out on that. The boat is immaculate, beautiful, fantastic. And tie it in with a seasonal thing. Because you may have gone on the Lannon for a cigar cruise. You may have gone on the Lannon for a Celtic music thing. Yeah. But this is another excuse to get out on the most beautiful boat in the harbor. I have to say one thing. Whenever there's a thing on the Lannon, the best way to get tickets, it's schooner.org, www.schooner.org. I'm sure you can buy tickets for this through there, right?
Yep, it's right on our website.
Anything you want to add in closing, Heath?
Yeah, come try it out. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. And you know what? If this goes well, maybe it's more than just one time next fall. You know, maybe do it a couple of times in October. So they're testing it out. So let's have it be successful for these guys, and maybe they'll do it a couple times next year.
And when are you looking? When is the end of the season for you? Do you have a date?
That is our last.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh wow!
We're
going out with a bang.
Box, yeah.
And do you leave for like St. John, like Corey does, or where do you go?
I'll go bump around and do some traveling, but not for the winter. So
he goes the opposite direction.
I like to ski.
He goes up Whistler and stuff.
Oh, you ski. I'm a skier too,
he's
so
a
we'll
big
talk
skier.
about that offline. I know I'm not allowed to talk about skiing on this podcast.
Oh, stop.
Stop.
All they're talking about is
Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate
That's
it.
gonna be a lot of fun.
Thank you. That's
all right. We'll
I think
slide over. I know he's got a 10 o'clock
Oh,
sale. That's right. We already had this in the can. Like,
okay. So
I love that.
all right,
13 minutes.
So
13
nice to
minutes.
meet you.
Bye, Aspen. Take care.
Good luck, and send me a
Thank
link,
you.
and we'll put up.
Yeah, we'll put it up.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All right.
All right. We'll
Yes,
make room for
and we slide. So
Thank you.
Ralph
And we slide.
just texted, said he's going to be here in 20 minutes.
Ralph just can't let the ladies run the
Can't
show.
do it.
But again,
I'm sorry. Was Ralph invited to be here in 20 minutes?
I just hit the bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Ralph,
he's feeding
Ralph,
me,
you were
so-
here
Can you-
yesterday.
Can I get a copy of the show notes? And then I'll just fade off into the.
No, we're totally kidding.
into the.
No.
We don't want you to fade off.
And Nicole, could you please tell us who's joined us so
we
far?
have Lynn and Phil Scannell. We have I can't do this.
Scannell.
All right, we have Scannell. We have Robert and Annette Spanks
From?
from the highest STD
Right.
rated capital of the world, the Villages in Florida.
Yes.
Something
Nice
like that.
job.
Good
Let's
job.
go.
Good work.
Nice job.
Lynn and Phil said they are already booked on the Lannon. I'm thinking
October
they mean
15th.
for that evening, and I'm really sad that I can't make that night because it sounds like a lot
What
of
is
fun.
that? What night of the
But
week is
it's
that?
a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Everything's always on a Wednesday.
Oh, you're working. Okay.
Kathy Robertson, Kathy Barlow, Pam Doty, Tina Greel, Annie Rochon, happy birthday.
Annie, wait. I hope you're still on because you're part of our segment.
I know you have a mass or something to go to today, so I don't know how long Annie will be on. So we should try to show that.
Skip to that right now.
Michael
Yeah.
Rogers, good morning. Donna's husband, Sue Murray, Joey Foote, Chris Thompson, shared. Thank you, Chris. I don't know if we have a prize today. Did we find a prize?
We're gonna have a contest prize.
We're gonna have a
But it's not
contest
gonna
prize.
be you can share it. We like it. We share it regardless.
And why are we not doing it for the shares?
Because I gotta make sure that I keep you guys on fucking track.
Because
with it.
Joey
So you
can't
can't count
multitask
shares?
like Pat can.
We miss Pat.
Oh,
Where is Pat?
So everybody,
Where is Pat?
at the end of the podcast, I want you to rate the girls' performance.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. we
Rate
will-
the girls' performance.
exactly.
And then you get a prize based on.
Well, good morning,
what?
everyone, and I hope some of our regulars on here, and they were probably on yesterday, but they can watch it and replay and all that good stuff.
So should we go to Annie?
Yes. So
this is Annie coming.
So Annie, so Steve Conti, her partner, boyfriend, all of the above, had a wonderful surprise birthday party for her at the Elks last night, downstairs at the Elks. Mm-hmm. So no wedding. They were the event. And let's roll it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annie. Happy birthday to you.
I mean, that was awesome.
That was
great.
Classic.
So I'm Nicole cries on every podcast. I'm not going to cry, but I just think Steve worked so hard.
He did.
And there's nothing better than that. Steve worked so hard to pull that off. And I think she was genuinely surprised. And that was a room full of really great people who wanted to be there for Annie. And it was a really nice night. So
a lot of our people.
A lot of our people. I know a lot of the rum line was all there.
Should we show the big arrival?
Oh, speaking of, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So, typical fashion, my husband's like, oh, I'm going to come. Just let me know when she shows up so I don't ruin the surprise, and I'll come right after, because obviously we live right down the street. So then
really, he'd be on film.
Not the one that I smashed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was the big arrival from my husband.
But happy birthday, Annie. Steve had his birthday last week. This was Annie's birthday. Such a nice event, and good work to Steve. And I love seeing them so happy, and I love seeing her so surprised. Yes.
I would love to give a shout out. Steve did such a great job organizing everything. I'd like to give a shout out to the Causeway as a caterer. Mm-hmm. Like the food came from there. That baked haddock was out of this world. The ziti. You may not think, when you're thinking of a place to go to get your catering and bring it in the tins. Every event I've ever been to where the Causeway was the caterer, it's always over the top. So I don't know who the girl that was serving it was. That provided by the Elks or provided by the Causeway? Causeway.
Yeah, they worked for the Causeway.
Soup to nuts.
Yeah. Soup to
nuts. They brought it and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
So great.
That makes it easy.
Yep.
So they had the baked haddock, they had salad, they had rice, they had vegetables, they had ravioli, they had chicken wings, chicken broccoli ziti. No, not chicken. Yeah, chicken broccoli ziti. Yep. It was fantastic.
Heath just joined us from the other side of the camera. Heath, if you have a direct link to the event that people can click on to purchase tickets, you're welcome to share it in the comments right here.
Yeah, and worth backtracking for a second because, and I know Heath knows this and Tom knows this and probably all the viewers know this, but whenever we talk about favorite things to do in Gloucester, the Landon always makes the list, and you can't downplay that enough. And I was, one of the things I missed that we didn't do this summer was last summer, Chris and Joe played on the Landon, and it was one of my favorite nights of the summer, listening to those two on the Landon. But you can't miss going on a night on the Landon and finding different things to do, like Aspen's thing on that Wednesday. It's just so fun. But I mean, I would go on that boat once a week and not get tired of it. So,
but we are going to do a 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock haunted walk that she does. And
we are going to make little things.
We're going to pregame. We're going to wear. We might wear some costumes a little bit.
Bustiers. I'm in for the bustiers. I would like to mention that because I have to reiterate this every year so Heath doesn't forget. He promised me the year that I retire that he will take me on. They do a sail down to Baltimore for a race.
Come on.
Yeah, schooner race, and I'm going to be a guest. So I just
from
want
here
to make
to Baltimore.
Sure.
You're going to go on a boat from here to Baltimore?
Why wouldn't
on the Landon?
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
It's like a dream for me.
It is.
Why wouldn't it be a dream?
Well, you can't go on a booze cruise.
It's a different kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah, because
we talked about this. You can't get off the boat.
No, but if I'm retired and I'm with like a bunch of people I really enjoy smoking cigars and drinking rum.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That sounds great.
Tom will tell me about. He does this. He goes with I don't know. It's like 6 of them, and they go for like unlimited days. This isn't like they go up to Maine and all the islands. And he was telling me last year his packing list. And most of the packing list, as you can imagine, is cigars and rum.
Cigars and rum.
Pretty much they stay until they run out of cigars and rum.
So you go to Baltimore and then you come back, like there and back?
Well, yeah, but the race is to
the race to Baltimore
Harbor. They dumped a lot of money into it, and it's like, I guess I have never been there, but they say it's really cool.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know if a couple blocks off of Baltimore Harbor is as beautiful.
Well, Camden Yards is like right there, so it's fun. So you can go see a game and then see all the waterfront. There's a lot to do right there. It's
another
fun,
bucket
but yeah,
list.
it is kind of a.
And Heath just posted a link to buy tickets for the October 15th, 6:00 event. The Haunted Harbor Walk is the other one. Okay. So anyway.
Ghost story sale.
Nice.
Ghost story sale.
So
there you go.
I would love to hear some of those stories.
I know.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing it. So I am the weather girl.
Okay.
I am the official weather girl of Good Morning Gloucester. And look at this. I mean, check this out. Obviously, it's a few days old, but today, 79. Tomorrow, 84.
What the hell?
Tuesday, 82. And then we drop like a rock. So how awesome is it? I mean, we're getting a nice, sweet send off for the summer.
I would like to say that we've been talking. I think October's been nicer than September.
Yeah.
Yeah, and usually September is pretty
spectacular.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I keep talking about retirement because that's all I can think about is retirement. But like, I think I've never been able to really enjoy October because it's always our busiest season, which I'm happy and I'm thankful that we have a job and I love our fishermen and stuff like that. My point is, I think that whereas I never really appreciated fall, I think I'm really going to appreciate October in New England.
When you retire.
When I retire.
Yeah. No, but I mean, today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, you gotta have a Sunday fun day today. I mean,
will we ever start looking at the calendar, given the changes? I think we can all agree, right? Given the changes in the weather that we've seen over like the last 5 years, will we ever start thinking of the calendar as the summer months as like July, August, September, rather than June, July, August? Like, when will we ever do we have to, the reason we look at it that way is the schools get out in June, and it's just, we're all like,
it's
raised on the fact that July and August are summer, but really, absolutely, August and September have felt more like summer.
It's changing because as a ski family, we would always be skiing on, natural snow.
Late October?
Jesus, Joe.
When?
In
spring. December, like Christmas time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right? Like get out of school sometimes as early as like the 20th or the 15th, depending on the calendar.
Yeah.
Head up, you go skiing, you ski all week. There's no natural snow on these mountains in December.
A lot of the school programs have like Bradford and stuff like
Bradford after school.
Yeah. And I wonder if they have
the
snow.
Ski season has shifted to like the prime skiing now is basically mid-February to the end of March.
Oh, wow.
It's totally shifted.
Yeah.
And the snow's not lasting as long because obviously in March, the sun and, things. So, these mountains are surviving because they're investing in snowmaking.
Wow. Well,
at least, not the
not just
J
that.
Peaks and all that up there. But
I feel like I can, as a non-skier, I can go up to North Conway and still have an absolute
blast. I'm going up next weekend.
Horse Feathers is there no matter what.
There you go.
Yeah. True.
We have a topic related. I don't know if this is related to weather because I'm on the outside.
This is Nicole's topic.
All right, Nicole's topic right here.
I love this. I saw this the other day at Club Rogers, and I didn't understand it. It took me a minute.
Club Rogers.
I don't understand.
What do you mean Club Rogers?
At the pool house. I was at Club Rogers.
Where did you see that?
No. I saw this graphic.
You were on your phone.
Yeah, and I didn't understand it for a minute. And it says, obviously, look at it, and I read it as, look at this little asshole. And I was like, I don't understand this. And then it clicked. People say like not a cloud in the sky, like beautiful weather.
Oh,
and then that one little shithead cloud came in, and then all the comments after it were like, I know, right at the nerve, or like, you can't say it's a picture perfect day with that little like Photoshop it out. But I thought it made me laugh. After I finally got it and it clicked.
Look at this asshole.
I just got it now. Now it makes sense.
Look
Yeah.
at this little asshole.
I thought like there's someone flying around. I can't
Right.
see the person. It's driving me crazy.
It's so funny.
I was all
Like,
by myself and I laughed and I laughed. I thought it was so funny.
so Nicole and I were in charge of the content for today. So it's so cool keeping Joey in the dark
Right.
because usually he's such a micromanager.
Yeah.
Did you see the graphic? Did you go? What do you got? Are you going to talk about that? You know, da da da.
I have to say the graphics have been on point. Every time you've asked me to put something up, I've premeditated it.
Yep.
It's been there for you. We're
Exactly.
not wondering
We are on
did we or
point,
didn't
Pat.
I?
We are on point.
Oh,
So
Pat.
that was our little weather graphic.
By the
Well,
way-
we had 2 weather graphics.
We have by the way, Timmy Matheson, we didn't give him the love
Mm.
that we should have gave him. But here he is.
So
Yes.
cute.
So Timmy's birthday lasted what? All of like 4 weeks.
Yeah, as
4
it
weeks
should.
of celebrations. Timmy just turned 70. I don't know when his actual birthday was. Was it this day?
I don't remember.
We don't even know when his actual birthday is.
But Timmy is younger than Jimmy or the same age as Jim Dalpiaz. Did you know that? Well, very, very close in age.
I don't know. No
I-
one
I
looks
had no
better
idea.
for their age though than Timmy Matheson.
Yeah. So there was what night was this? You were working? No. Yes.
Yeah.
Last
no,
Friday?
No, this was this was last Sunday.
Last.
I
Sunday.
was working hard, enjoying Sunday Fun Day in the golf cart with the Rogers
Yes.
because Jimmy was there and he played while Chris played while Lions End was playing at
Yes,
the rum line,
that's
and
right.
Jimmy jumped up on the flugelhorn, whatever that flugelhorn is, and played Happy Birthday to Timmy.
So Chris Langa played at the Rum Line, his band, Lines End, full band, great show.
So great.
And
Joey wouldn't know.
there was like there is frequently no, we're not ready for that yet.
Oh, I thought you mentioned
No.
flugelhorn.
No, not yet.
Sorry.
And so typical Rum Line, you know, there was sweets involved. So there was a cake for Timmy, as you just saw. And then I didn't know this was happening. So it was very exciting for me that Jimmy came up and played. Now you can put the instruments on now.
Well, if I put it on, I may be down there for a second. So I don't know.
Joey's
if you
gonna deal
want.
with the boat. So we'll
Okay. So
Well, we just-
Joey's leaving the room. Yes. Okay. So
lock the door.
lock the door. He's not coming back in. So anyway, Jimmy played. Well, I just thought it was a regular trumpet, and this is a topic for next week maybe. But the difference between a trumpet, a flugelhorn, and a what's the other thing called?
Thank God Joey's back. Put up the graphic.
Flugelhorn.
Oh, the cornet. The cornet. Cornet,
Cornet,
not a coronet.
I would say cornet too.
So this is for a topic for when Jimmy's with us.
Okay.
But we need to, and Jimmy was playing, I think Pat told me he was playing the flugelhorn.
Right.
Doesn't
Yeah,
he
he
usually
plays-
play the
yeah, no,
flugelhorn?
yeah, he's-
He
flugelhorn.
plays the flugelhorn.
Yes.
But
He's a flugelhornist.
Yes.
now, so again, you know, the graphic does explain a lot of things. So obviously it's different pitch, different traveling of the wind. So anyway, stay tuned for that. But,
Jimmy does a good job blowing in the pipes.
okay. So we will cover that at a later date, but
Jimmy has that night too. He was talking that he's been invited, to play different funerals and things, which we knew. But I think that's nice
Becomes
that,
like,
the
yeah.
community is starting to reach out, and what a great
what a great
what a great addition
thing.
to
Would
have
you like
if
to talk
have
about this next?
I would like to. I have to squint to read it though because I'm well versed. But yes, the Gloucester High School hockey team. It's that time of year. They are looking for sponsors. We had a really great response last year. Thank you to all the great organizations that sponsored last year. Cape Ann TV is such a great asset to the sports programs and so many other things, as we know, in Gloucester, but certainly for the sports teams. I don't have a football player, but it's so much fun to be bartending and be able to put the football game up on the TV through them and watch it and have the people watch. And when I have to miss a hockey game here or there, to be able to put it on Cape Ann Live in the bar and watch it. So, but also part of if you're a sponsor, Cape Ann TV will scroll all the sponsors' names through there. But it says for a donation of $175, you get your business name or your name listed on the banner at the ticket booth at the home games. And you are listed on all the broadcasts, like I just said, at Cape Ann Live. and you get your name, company name on the back of the t-shirts that they give out to all the players and whatnot at the beginning of the year that they wear, which is great. More importantly, Gloucester sports are no joke, and what a great thing to be involved in. So the hockey team right now, as of just a couple of days ago, have started their sponsorship campaign, and it costs a lot. It's a school sport. Obviously, we all pay a little fee for our kids to play the sport, but hockey in particular involves all that ice time and practice, 6 days a week and
Very
everything.
expensive.
Do you know how
else.
they have the banners in the rink?
Yeah,
Do you know
do
how
that
much
inside.
what the cost for that is?
We used to always do one at Harbor Light, and then we, just wasn't really our pool of whatever. So I don't know, but that is a DPW thing. You reach out to DPW,
Okay.
and they will give you the different prices, and that's how you. That's not a sports thing. That's a rink thing.
Oh.
Which
Any
that's how it used to be. So.
Any newcomers come on? I
Yep,
can't read the screen.
We
There's a lot
have,
there.
let's see, Julie Shoebridge. We saw Chuck and Julie last night.
We did. They were at Annie's.
Mike commented with you. The mountain would always open Thanksgiving weekend. The earliest was 2 weeks before Thanksgiving with all sorts of
Crazy.
ski emojis. We love Mike. Brenda Grimes Davis, Anna Raymond shared, Tina Grill, Jay Teho. Sunday. Happy
Fort
Sunday
Walton.
from Fort Walton Beach.
JT.
Oh, JT Ho.
Did you get Carol?
JT Ho. Carol Lupian, I
Carol
believe I
Lupian
said
joined
before.
us. Hello.
Yeah.
Great.
And then, then that's, we don't have to
So
read
back
that.
to Gloucester High School. So Nicole had a little incident this week at Parents' Night, and she would like to share some of those details because it's pretty darn funny.
It wasn't really an incident. It's just, so I'm, as an educator, I've done many
nights. Yes, we've all, thankfully those are in the rearview mirror for me.
I don't do a lot of those now, but we had what we would call Meet the Teacher Night. The format at Gloucester High School, which is fine, is you go, and then when it's
Follow
time,
their schedule.
you follow their schedule, and you get 7 minutes in each class, which is like a little bit of a
Speed
panic.
dating.
Gloucester High School is not a little place, really. So
Right.
you get 7 minutes. There's 3 floors, and you go into said class, and you could have had anywhere from one, unfortunately, to maybe 15 parents in one room, and the poor teacher gets, by the time you take your seats, 5.5 minutes to talk about their curriculum for the year, and then somebody comes on and says, "Please proceed to D block," or whatever, and then you move. And then at the end of the night, you go to the auditorium. This was the first year that I know of that you didn't start in the auditorium.
You
And
ended.
then and that's irrelevant to the story. I tend to do that. So this year, as one does, we went. We didn't all. I had a meeting with a friend of mine to talk about some work I'm doing for her at Tono. So I went to Tono with her.
So she pre-gamed at Tono.
This is like a slippery
A little
slope,
bit.
but we're going to be careful with the words we use.
Yes.
So I
Yep.
went and met a friend. We
Drank
did a
Diet
little bit of work,
Cokes, did some work.
at Tono, and another friend joined us. While we were there, some other friends messaged, and unfortunately, they were at other places, as other people do. And then we all landed at the high school, and you're all like in the hallway. You're talking, you're having a good time, and then like you put your game face on. It's time to go into the classrooms.
Perfect.
And we're comparing schedules, and none of our schedules align. Once I got into the rooms, I obviously knew other. Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Blah blah blah. Which, don't let me forget my other point to this. But the people I was standing with, none of our schedules
Synced up.
synced up. So I knew I was kind of on my own based on who I was standing there with. So I go to the first classroom. Teacher who I've never met before is standing in the room, and he says to me, it's very old school. Sorry, but says to me, if I don't have your contact information, I'm thinking, well, you should have my contact information, but I'll play this game. You can write it down on this piece of paper. And I was like, school brains, Gloucester, but okay. So he hands me a pen, which doesn't work. And now I'm alone in this classroom, and there's a big desk, teacher desk, it's very, and I can't see another pen. And now I'm starting to get like, I'm supposed to be doing this. Other parents going to walk in.
You're starting to sweat.
Well, I can't find another pen. So you do what you do. What do you do with a pen if it doesn't work?
You shake it.
Shake it. Shook the pen. 18 pieces all over the classroom. And now I'm like,
now you're like that
do I pick
parent.
up the pen? Do I try to
What do I do?
salvage this? And all I have written so far is poor Finn. All I have written is, Finn's name. So now like Finn's mom is the asshole who broke the pen.
So she's falling apart slowly.
So I start to like pick up the pieces. I can't find the spring.
Right.
I get the
She's
pen.
So, like any good teacher, she's trying to put the pen back together.
I try to get the pen together, and I know in my head now I have the pen together in a way where the pen itself is gonna not work. And the teacher walks back in. He's like, "Are you having a problem with the pen?" And I say, "Well, there's no lying." And I said, "Well, it didn't work. Tried to shake it because I was gonna just be like, yeah, it doesn't work, and hand it to him. But like,
so then you finish that meeting, and
so anyway, I get the pen.
From
So
one
he
of
gets
your
me another
friends.
pen. He's not feeling it. We ended up being the only people there, and he had like 30 seconds now to tell me about his jam, and I left with my head hung low and wished I could have crossed out poor Finn's name. So I apologize to Finn. So then I'm texting with all of you, as we do all like day long. I'm texting with Good Morning Gloucester, killing it at parent-teacher conferences. I wrote so far. And then my friend, and this is totally a joke for everybody who's listening at home, because we all know I'm like goody two-shoes of the group. But my friend who I had been with earlier texts and says, to be funny, she says, my next 2 teachers are absent. Do you want to meet in the bathroom and smoke a joint? Because, it's high school, right? We're like reliving our high school days. And so I'm like laughing as I read it, walking down the high school. And this lovely little high school student had already said to me, like, oh, you go this way and there'll be a parent at the end of the hallway to tell you where to go next, right or left. I'm like, okay. So I get down and I'm like literally laughing out loud. And this guy says to me, what's so funny or whatever. So
this is the other parent, supposedly.
I don't know. So there's somebody at the end of the hall and what's so funny? And I said, oh, a friend of mine just sent me a text that said, my next 2 teachers are absent. Do you want to meet in the bathroom and smoke a joint? And I thought it was funny. And he
didn't laugh.
He didn't laugh. And then he said, what are you looking for? And I said, oh, actually, cabinet making. Finn's taking one elective of cabinet making. And he said, oh, well, that's me.
That's my class.
And I'm like,
great.
Second class.
Second class.
So
epic fail.
Head hung low, walk into cabinet making. But then the funnier part of the story is that he then says, you're Nicole, right? And I'm like, fuck. Like, I haven't even said like Finn's name yet. And he says, Joe, you'll appreciate this. He said, that Uber story last week was really funny. I watched Good Morning Gloucester and I was like, oh, so there it goes. So I can no longer go to parent-teacher conferences for all sorts of reasons.
My response to that was, okay, Finn's a junior, number 1.
And
number 2, you're done.
Yeah.
You are done with teacher conferences. Wipe it clean.
I might not go.
Bullshit is over. Yeah. No more teacher conferences.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? You're not going to miss it. But yeah, so she went out like a firecracker at Gloucester High School the other night.
I did great the rest of the night, except that I did skip a block by accident and walked into biochem and said, I don't have a teacher here. I'm the only one here. And then the 8 teachers in the hall were like, because you're in the wrong room. You need to go. You need to go to the 3rd floor. And I was like, God. So I ran to the 3rd floor and then came back to biochem, 7 minutes later.
Isn't it funny though, like when your kids are really young and how like anal and detail oriented you are on all these parent
come in with a list.
I've lost it.
What are your rules for the classroom? And
highlighted.
When can I sign up for Cupcake Day? Which those are long gone now.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Then, you know what else I noticed is like, I think it was like during COVID or something, but all of a sudden, like the schools and the way they want to communicate with you is through email.
Oh yeah.
And the sheer number of fucking emails.
I know.
That college is the same way. Like
I don't get any.
Oh, I made the mistake and checked off all the boxes. I want to have and all the things. And literally because there's so many, and I think any school administrator should understand this, because we get so many, we're fucking not opening any of them.
Right. Yeah.
I don't open any of them. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know how. Do other people? Do you open up all the emails? Because maybe you have way more time on your hands than I do.
Yeah.
But like I open.
It's hard.
None.
It's hard. Yeah, I don't get any emails from the colleges. But
Mike, do you get emails from the colleges?
Oh yeah, right. But it has been hard for me. I mean, I don't know if Aiden's getting A's or F's. I have absolutely no idea. Well, but I wanted to mention Aiden is home.
I only check
for fall break.
I only check on their grades when
you can check grades.
Yeah, you have to have access. You
gotta tell them.
You tell them no. Well, they have the ability to say no.
Hmm.
Because
Children do?
you have to,
Well, that's usually the
The
default,
kids do.
especially
Yeah.
if they're over 18.
right. You
You're-
have to have a sign, a thing. And the way you handle that is, okay, do you want to pay? Because
Yeah.
if you want to pay,
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
then
No, I know. I'm seeing how this semester goes, and if it's an epic fail,
It
then
was an epic fail.
epic fail.
Are you are you?
No, I like I said, I
Aiden's a
have
good
no
student.
idea. I know he's golfing 4 days a week in Salt Lake City,
bless
which I mean, you know, he came home, he's got some color, so it's funny, he's golfed every day since he's been home, and he's complaining because of the
air is
the
more
air
dense.
in
It doesn't
Utah.
fly.
He hits the ball like, 40 more yards, his tee offs and stuff. So he's all mad because he's not hitting the ball as far up here. So
I heard he was golfing barefoot.
he's experienced. Yes, and he was golfing barefoot. So Aiden's home and all is good. So
We have another Aiden topic to go to in a minute.
we do.
We do a picture
Okay, you didn't
of
run
Aiden.
this by me.
No, I have a picture of Aiden from yesterday that Mike shared. But before we click on it, I want to talk about
I don't
college.
think we have it up.
We
I
yet.
don't-
have that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that's right.
But hold on. But I want to just talk about college. So my Thatcher is 18. He graduated high school last year, and we all know Thatcher's chosen not to go to college. But my son is spending more nights at colleges than
Right.
any other son.
He's
And,
visiting.
right now. I just looked at like 360, and he's still at Endicott College.
Well, they had a
Last
big.
weekend he was at
thing
Boston
there
College.
yesterday.
The weekend before he was at UMass Lowell
Yeah,
and
so
Boston College.
He
So
should be getting a degree.
I don't have a tuition bill, and yet my child is
It's going to
spending 4
college.
days to go.
Yeah.
How
Nice.
awesome is that?
Very nice.
But he is leaving me in 5 more days, and
Oh God.
and then
What?
I will be
Okay,
crying.
we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, boy.
So we would be remiss if we would not mention the Topsville Fair, which is underway, right? Started Friday night. Oh, so this is the only graphic.
So I love Mike Rogers, and I don't ever tease Mike Rogers. Like I might tease Don, but like I don't have that like relationship with Mike. That I just don't tease Mike. I love Mike. He's like the nicest person in the world.
He
right?
should be teased a lot
So-
more. He has more teasing material than I do.
I saw this yesterday online, and my go-to for it would be Jamie Matheson, right? Because there's an
She's
elephant
horrified
involved,
right now.
right?
She's horrified.
And but also maybe Chris. So I took a screenshot of this because I wanted to send it to Chris and Jamie and say it says such a fun memory, and I wanted to send it to Chris and Jamie and be like, not for the fucking elephant. It's not a fun memory because might not remember, but like I wouldn't let my kids near that elephant at the Topsville Fair with like a 10-foot pole. Like,
What?
that poor
Well, do you
elephant
know-
at the
no, but
Topsville Fair.
you know the whole story
No.
on
What's,
the elephant.
what's
Well, the
story?
elephant is gone. I mean, there was a group of, and I think it was Topsfield residents that might have started it, but no, that elephant. You can take the graphic up.
But why?
But anyway,
I
those
don't
are my
under-
kids
I don't understand the
years
premise.
and
What's
years
the
ago.
premise behind we're
That elephant
horrified?
does not
Because
belong at
it's
the
animal
Topsville Fair.
cruel. First of all, it's animal. An elephant does not belong on
Giving
Boston
rides?
Street in Topsville.
Giving rides for like 19 hours on end. There's only one elephant for the record.
Oh.
You think they had like 12
Oh, I
elephants?
see where you're going.
There was
Oh,
one
like-
elephant.
Like the SeaWorld orca, like the SeaWorld the whale.
Horrible, horrific.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was-
like often jump on these
Oh, yeah,
trains, but
that
I was on
elef-
that one. I was
That
pissed.
elephant's been gone for.
They
See, I've
euthanized
lost
it?
track. No,
You
they
were
didn't.
happier.
No,
You're happier
maybe
that they
he's-
euthanized the elephant.
Also, that
They
elephant
did not
came up from
euthanize the
Connecticut.
elephant.
I did at one point when I was like on my soapbox. I took a picture of the truck, the phone number, the website. I was so mad that poor elephant. My kids.
So
would be
there
like,
was.
Can we ride the elephant? No,
So
you
I
can't ride that elephant.
I used to live in the Tri-Town, so this was a big thing at the
Yeah.
time. So a group of individuals. I don't know what department.
Lagonopolis. I can't put the things on. See, this is not uploading the
Chris
comments.
Langa has joined us on the
surprised Mike
screen.
didn't buy the elephant.
I'm
Surprised
surprised.
Mike didn't buy the elephant. That's so true.
Chris, that's
Honey,
hysterical.
go to the backyard. We have a new toy in the backyard. Yeah.
Wait, Mike, what is that emoji? Are you laughing? Oh, I thought.
Mike was laughing because we brought up the elephant. But
Mike,
anyway, so
I
the
love
elephant is gone. PETA, the whole
They euthanized it because
they
of
did
people
not
like you.
euthanize.
No, it's people like you complain. So I said,
Hey, I
okay,
didn't
you don't want the
complain.
If I
elephant,
were
we'll
that
kill the
elephant, I
elephant.
would rather fall asleep peacefully and never wake up than be schlepped in a truck from Connecticut to
Yeah.
Topsfield
I
and
was-
sit there and walk
Oh,
in
it
a
doesn't live.
circle.
It wasn't
You
living
should
in
have seen-
Towsfield all
You
year
should have
round.
seen the chains on the thing. It walked in a little circle this big with massive chains on
Oh,
its
really?
feet. You could see like
It was pretty
scratches
bad.
on its ankles.
pretty bad.
That
Now
is
you
horrific.
Tried to like it. Would
Well, you
walk
notice
in
the
a
way
circle.
Mike cropped the picture. Wait, let's go back to the picture.
Now you
Show
notice.
the hooves.
So-
You notice I'm not on that.
Do you see? Do you notice how Mike conveniently didn't post the pictures
Cropped out
where
the
he
blood.
cropped out the bloody ankles from the,
Yeah.
the chains
Exactly.
that he had around his
That
ankles?
is not
Such
me.
a fun memory.
That is not me behind Mike, by the way.
That's the guy with
Actually-
the spurs.
Oh, that's the
That's-
guy, right?
That's the guy with the spurs who has to poke the shit
You
out of the
know-
elephant.
You note that
Look
I
at
did
if you
not.
notice.
Look at how sad
Look at
he
the
looked.
right. Notice the eyes on the elephant.
Like
Yeah.
crying.
Oh my God!
It was the worst thing ever.
Elephant tears.
I literally couldn't even. I didn't even walk by. The elephant used to be tucked by like a little petting part where
It
there
used
were
to be
goats or
right when you
whatever.
walked in.
I would come in the back entrance, but
Oh.
it was always up in the front, and I literally would like plant.
What'd you say?
I know. As soon as I said it,
Anyway, let's
Just like cover
okay.
the
So
back
we've
end.
covered
Joey. You catch it?
we've covered the
I was
elephant.
like, wait, what?
We've covered the elephant.
Everybody, we watching this. Just rewind it 15 seconds.
The elephant
You
is
get a
no
little
more.
treat.
The
You get a little
elephant-
treat.
I
Your
mean, the
friend Donnie
elephant-
Charette?
The elephant is probably not living anymore, but not natural causes.
We hope.
Hopefully, it wasn't
But
one of
either way,
It's
those
usually
stand by.
poachers.
It's
Hopefully,
com-
it wasn't one of the poachers.
Hopefully, it wasn't coming in the back door.
Right?
I-
Yeah. Can we please? This is a family show. Can we please discuss the Tossville family?
I didn't say it,
just want
she
to say
said
the
it.
funniest thing that Mike he couldn't have lobbed that any better. It was such a fun memory, and I was like, right, it's such a fun memory. For
Such a
real.
fun memory. See, Mike sometimes doesn't get the backstory of the elephant.
Here we go again.
See, Brenda Grimes Jane,
That's
that's
so
fucking
shameful.
shameful.
Right?
It is. I know. I can't
So,
believe
Mike, you know,
elephant sex on the podcast.
Mike doesn't like sometimes doesn't think about, oh gee,
Can we
why
go
is that
back-
elephant not there anymore? And it's, you know, a lot of people just had a real problem with it.
I didn't.
We're back to the
it,
elephant.
It didn't even.
So many
I didn't
great
even know
things
that
at the
this was a
Topsfield
thing.
Fair. So many great things. At the
I didn't
Topsfield
even
Fair.
know that was a thing.
With the elephant. In the
But the
room.
elephant. Yeah.
With the elephant.
What's
How
the
do you
deal?
not
Johnny,
know
the
about
elephant
the
in the room.
elephant? With the elephant in the room. Exactly, Dawn. Glad the elephant is free now. Elephants have rights too. Exactly. So
yeah.
anyway,
they
let's,
euthanized it.
okay, family show.
I'm glad all you guys are happy that they euthanized.
They
the
did
elephant.
not.
They did
use
not
it.
euthanize.
He's
the
spreading rumors. But okay, so it's Tossville Fair Week. So now we all grew up in this area.
Yes.
And I was thinking about this as I was driving here. So I'm 59 years old. I surprise, surprise, I look fantastic. And how many times have I been to the Tossville? Because I grew up in Peabody.
Yeah.
So probably starting in, when do they start the field trips? Third grade, second grade?
No, you went with your parents before that.
No,
I'm
no.
sure.
Doubtful.
Really?
I grew up in the 70s. We didn't.
Oh, but there wasn't a. I don't know. So you're saying from the 8th grade?
No. I'm thinking sixth grade. We used to, every year field
I-
trip from elementary
I'm
school.
telling you, my parents took me there from
Every year.
Every. There was not a
Every
year
year.
that
So
we didn't.
how
go.
many times? Okay, between the three of us, how many times do you think you've been there? Like,
So,
so
I know
you're
exactly.
58.
I know where you're going. With this like when I think it was the second year. Like all my kids through middle school, and then after that, I'm like, I've seen the same.
So
exact
you've
shit.
probably been there 40 times. That was my number.
Yes.
I think I've been there because I've taken, as my husband knows, I said I'm done. I can't. I just can't do it anymore. I'm done. But I think I've been there 40 times at least.
I will be 54 next month. In case anybody needs to know that. And
Good morning, Mike Kader.
I have been there. I didn't go when I was away at school because I didn't come home that weekend, right?
True.
But so I took 4 years off then. But I grew up in Middleton.
We're talking about the Tossville Fair, Mike Kader.
Hi, Mike.
Good morning.
Topsfield Fair. So I grew up in Middleton. The Richardsons were my next door neighbors. They've since moved, but Susan Richardson, my godmother, they always had a big presence.
They live down the street from me in Middleton.
They had right when they moved to the new house. They always had a big presence at the fair. I was at the fair all the time, like all the time. And then also, who remembers other than me? So my dad,
You're not
I
going to
just
cry, are you?
No, I'm not gonna cry.
Okay.
But I mean, I might cry. We never know. I cry at the drop of a hat, but I'm not going to cry this time.
No crying
I
here
might
at
cry
GMG
today.
this morning.
My godmother is the dairy farmer, Richardson's Dairy. My godfather, was,
Daniels.
Richardson.
Okay. Oh, that's
We
right.
don't talk-
Ann Richardson.
we don't
We don't
talk-
talk about. Okay.
It's
Yep.
called
Yeah.
Richardson's Dairy.
I'm
It's
with
not
you.
called Daniel's Dairy. Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Richardson's Dairy. My godfather was Vito Calamo. So like, could I have had like, it's a matter, you know, my mom's probably listening, but it's a wonder my parents didn't stay married, right? So I had the dairy farmer and what would you call Vito Calamo, right? Not only did he own the Italian Gold, the fishing boat, but then he also became the fishing, whatever he was here. Anyway, so my dad also had greyhounds when I was little. Talk about PETA. My dad had greyhounds when I was little, and there used to be a greyhound track next to the Topsail Fair. So we would also, my dad would be over there racing dogs.
What a childhood.
And I'd be at the Topsail Fair, like, before cell phones, you know, probably wandering around on my own. But anyway, so long story short, I went every year of my life. I don't think I went last year, and I like it as an adult too. I love going and seeing the.
I got to a point, so I don't. I got to a point like I've seen these same exact exhibits, and I feel like they haven't changed them a fucking bit.
No, and the location is the same.
Yeah, like the setup.
The turkey cobbler guy is always here. The guy who carves the signs is always in that first strip on the right. Like, it's like an episode of like, This Is Your
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And it's the oldest fair in America, 1818. I get it. Thanks for that factoid, Mike. But yeah, I'll get back there. I'll get back there.
I think we're also not doing it right. So first of all, the Bordellos, who I love.
Are they playing there?
They were playing there one night. I forget what night, but like, again, we talk about pre-gaming, different things. Like, there's a way to do it. Like, if you go and you really look at the calendar and you look at like musical acts, like there's some great
stuff
acts at the Topsail Fair.
There is.
Mike Codet grew up like 2 miles away.
Yeah.
Maybe
he
less.
grew up in Peabody.
No, but then in high school, the Mike Codet that I know, his parents had a house in Topsfield, right off of Route 1 there.
Yeah, right.
But broke, don't fix it.
So what's your So if you had to pick one thing from Topsfield Fair, what's your thing gonna be?
Wait, but it's like Fiesta. Like, at what age? You know what I mean?
What stands out most prevalent?
I'm not really like the rides. Never did it for me. I mean, I like.
It's odd.
Yeah, I mean, I like seeing the animals, obviously, and then I like when you catch some of those shows at the time. I love seeing the Clydesdales. I love seeing some of I always look at the rabbits. I don't really look at the produce.
Yeah, so there's really, I agree. There's not, you know what? I love looking at the flowers. I do like that.
Yeah. I want to.
I like the little chickens that are
the baby
hatching.
Chickens. Yeah,
that's
good stuff.
That's cool. My favorite thing would be the little baby pigs, and I love they race.
The race.
Yeah, so cute. Somebody on the radio was just saying the other day that different fair, and I forget which one it was, but here in Massachusetts they do that, and then if you are able to catch the little pig and put it into a burlap sack, you take it home, and I'm like. What do you like? Yeah. What if it's like taking the goldfish home? If you like get the thing.
The goldfish.
Like, what if you don't have the capability for taking care of a pig?
Right.
Like, you don't enter the race. Like,
lots of goldfish
carrying
Tri-Town. So the pump, so you'd be remiss in talking about the Topsail Fair and not talk about the pumpkin contest.
Yeah.
So the winner this year was from Abington, Connecticut, 2,507 pounds. It's crazy. Biggest ever.
That's over a ton.
Over
a ton, I think, is 2,200 pounds.
I thought it was 2,000. No, is a ton?
I thought it was
an even.
Hey Siri, how many pounds is a ton?
Anyway,
I found this on the web.
Why can't you just answer me? Why do we have to do that?
I know what is that?
Sometimes
I used to give you the answer, and now it says
this new
update wants to send you to some
New,
fucking website.
9 times
Just
out
give
of
me
10,
the
it gives
fucking
me the
answer.
This new update you made me do on my iPhone, I can't. I'm so
The
everything takes 10 times longer now.
Liquid glass. They're trying so hard because they got so much shit for not having a
good AI
that like they've gone overboard, and it actually takes you. It's like 2 steps backwards to go 1 step forward.
So Lynn Scannell, the turkey dinner, Frankie Avalon is going to be there.
Oh,
see? Frankie Avalon. He's still alive.
Great musical acts. I know. Is it an impersonator?
Yeah.
Or is it him?
There goes Topsy. My dad loved the greyhound racing at Topsfield Fairgrounds. 1 ton is 2,000. Thank you, Julie.
So
it's an even 2,000. See, I was right.
Thank you, Julie.
We talked about this, I feel like, before. Topsy is the thing, the rabbit at Topsail Fair. Topsy, it makes sense, right? But it's like Swifty.
Yeah.
It's like different racetracks have a different rabbit.
Right. But a
lot of degenerates. I mean, dog tracks. Phil. So
Yeah.
did I ever tell you the story?
I grew up in dog trucks.
Did you?
So you better be careful here.
No,
Yeah, you're slippery sloping right now.
I just had this story about so my ex-wife went to University of Kentucky, and so she grew up around. Have you been? Do you know about Kentucky Derby, Churchill Downs, and
I've been
Keeneland?
there.
How beautiful it
Yeah,
is!
I've been there.
It's beautiful though,
I
right?
haven't been to the Kentucky Derby, but I've been to Churchill Downs. Bucket list, Kentucky Derby.
That is Churchill Downs is where Kentucky Derby is.
Bucket
run.
list to go to the Kentucky Derby. I've been to Churchill Downs, but not.
Oh,
for the
but
Kentucky
not during the Kentucky
Keep
Derby.
up.
Gotcha. Okay. So anyway, like it's everybody gets dressed up, and so I met her the year that she graduated from Kentucky at the rum line. And anyway,
You met your ex-wife at the rum line?
a rainy Monday night. Anyway, we don't
Rainy
want to
Monday
talk about
night.
my ex-wife. Listen, I have a good relationship with my ex-wife, but this is the point that I'm trying to get to is she in college, they all went to the horse racing.
Yeah.
And it was people got dressed up.
Oh, yeah,
and
the
it was an
hats.
event.
Yeah.
Well, the Kentucky Dirt, after she graduated, she wasn't going back to Kentucky, but she
Right.
wanted to celebrate it with her girl and go. And she got dressed up with her girlfriend to go. I was working, and she went to watch it at Suffolk Downs. And she was all dressed up. And she got there and she called me, and she's like, "It's
Yeah.
fucking all these
Yeah.
degenerates,
Yeah, no.
like
Yeah.
like
There's no
this is the scourge.
there's no fascinators at Suffolk Downs.
It's
No.
like she's
You
like,
didn't warn her ahead of time? You like let her go?
I didn't. Well, I mean, I just kind of like met her. I met her in the summer. And
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're like, sure, go do your thing. Yeah, that's
But no,
silly.
so it's funny talking about it. I mean,
dogs versus horses too are very
Yeah.
different. Dog races versus horse
oh,
races.
dude.
so maybe next year, but not this year. But they said my friend who was at my house last night, her 16-year-old daughter was there last night, and
Where was she? I
she
didn't
was
see
at the Topsfield Fair.
Oh yeah.
And it was like half an hour wait for every ride. So the weather is bringing the crowds for sure. Speaking of the fall, could we show my fantastic decor
I took a picture.
photo?
I got it right here.
So I've been working hard this week, and this is what I've come up with. And my last thing I did was I got the fishnet because I really wanted pumpkins in the fishnet. I think I need more pumpkins in there, but that's what we got for now. So there you go.
Pretty amazing. You guys always go all out.
Yeah, I love my flower boxes. So anyway, just wanted to give myself a little scratch in the back for that.
How much cost did all those mums and the
The mums are $5 a piece.
Oh,
I got
wow.
those at
Stop and Shop.
at BJ's Wholesale.
Oh,
Yeah, those were $5 a piece, and everything else.
what about the ribbon? You even got the ribbon.
No, those are. I've had those for years. Those two wreaths. Yeah,
This is a wreath. Oh, the wreath, and that's
There's a wreath and a
attached to
ribbon.
it.
I
gotcha.
had those in my old house. Yeah.
Ah, wow.
So all that's the only thing I bought was 6 mums. The corn stalks, which I got at the place across from the Topsfield Fair, actually.
Is this sea glass planted or in a pot?
That's planted.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you know how fast that stuff grows, right?
Yeah.
Do you take it out every year?
No, I chop it down.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, it grows.
if
You
anybody
gotta-
wants seagrass, you come.
Yeah.
Contact me. Just don't show up at my house unannounced.
Yeah.
And then, and we will give you. Marshy Plant every year comes and gets a ton of seagrass
From you. Yeah.
So
What's your address in case? Oh, Chris. Chris.
metric ton is 2,200 pounds.
Oh, okay. All
See,
right.
that's interesting.
But anyway, just notice I have my Chris Daly hockey sticks and
I
his hockey number there too. And we actually, yeah, that's a big deal.
I was going to send that to yesterday when I took a picture. I was going to send it to Rich and Nicole. And so you always tease me for crying, and I'm not going to cry. But yesterday was October 4th, which marks 3 months.
3 months since we lost Chris. Yeah. So
Wow, it seems like it was a lot longer ago.
all right, so we're coming up to 10 o'clock. So is there any?
Well, okay. I would like to point out a good point that came in from Phil Nicastro, who's the
Yeah.
voice of the hockey and the football.
Yes, Gloucester High.
Gloucester High School 5-0. It's been a while since Gloucester has fielded
Yes.
such a competitive football team.
Yeah,
For
sure.
we love what they're doing at Cape Ann Live. because
yes, thank you, Phil.
1623 Studios really ought to be paying these guys to do it, but but Cape Ann Live is filling a void that is very important to the city as far as I'm concerned.
Brenda Grimes just asked a question.
Donna, is there a reason why the big pumpkins are laying sideways?
Sideways, yes. So the reason is those pumpkins. So those are imitation pumpkins. So they're very light. So if you see the white board, if you will, at the bottom, those have nails in them. And I did this probably 10 years ago at my old house. So I glued the pumpkins onto that board, and then the board goes into the ground in the nails so that they don't fly away. However, now that I live where I live, I said to Nicole, I said, look, you're going to, on windy days, you might have to rescue those things because they're going to be down at like Good Harbor Beach.
For the record, not like every windy day, right? That's not like, it's just like while you're away, which is often, but.
Yeah, I didn't mean when I'm away. Like in general, if you see the pumpkin rolling down Atlantic Road.
Am I on the Rogers payroll now?
Can we talk about how?
Anyway, but Brenda, that's your answer. So the reason they're on their side is because that's how I configured the nails. Did it a long time ago. Probably would have done it differently if
How observant is Brenda Grimes Davis that she's looking?
She's studying
that detailed into the.
And I was thinking, and I'd like some comments. Maybe I do a little side business doing this for people.
Oh, that'd be
I think that you'd clean up that between. That
I'd be busy in the spring, for a couple of weeks in the spring and a couple of weeks in the fall, but I love doing this stuff. Like the idea of the fishnet. I'm driving one day and I go, I want to get the pumpkins. I want to get a bunch of sugar pumpkins and put them up here. And
sugar pumpkins.
That's what those little pumpkins are called. And
I hate it.
And I'm like, how am I going to get? I was going to hang them off the middle box, and then I decided. And then I go, I'm going to get a fishnet.
There's a certain obligation. Is there? I should ask you. Is there a certain obligation when you live where you live? To do things like this? Like,
I think
no one's driving by your house.
We did talk about this during Christmas light season.
Yeah.
How. Like, do you have an obligation? Like, you have a house, and the Back Shore did a good job.
Yeah,
they came. They did.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that.
I do think. Like, I used to decorate my old house, and I literally lived one way in, one way out, end of the road,
cul-de-sac,
last house.
Yeah,
and I still decorated. So obviously, I have an issue. But we kind of all did it in my neighborhood, so it was kind of cool. But now, I feel like I'm on a busy street, and that's why I put up the hockey. I did not know Chris personally. I did not know Chris's parents personally, but the story was, someone's here. But anyway, I put the hockey sticks out, and I put Chris's. I made a flag with Chris's number because I live on a busy street. Somebody's here. I don't know. People will drive. Oh, Ralph's here. Anyway, I do feel like I have an obligation.
The king is here.
Right? Ralph looks tired.
It's Meals on Wheels.
Ralph is tired. Listen, this is just a girls' event, so you.
Oh. Wow.
Well, the girls are in charge, but come on over.
You said it's a girls'
event.
No,
come on over. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Come on over.
Is it still on? I didn't even know you're doing.
We're still on. We're running a little over, but and God, we didn't. I was like, we didn't even have enough content. And we had plenty of content.
Tremendous.
So, Joe, looks like you've just been like pushed right aside.
Well, I'm just a technical.
He's the technical.
I'm Jimmy today.
I'm Jimmy today. Yeah.
So
Jimmy on the button.
We're not going to do podcast prizes. We were going to do a little trivia thing, but I brought a couple of great prizes. We're going to save them to the next time I'm on.
We can do a contest if you want to do a contest.
Yeah, it's already. We're already well into an hour. It's fine.
All right.
Sure? It's fine.
Well, you brought nice prizes.
It's anticipation for future viewership.
Okay, I like it.
This is how this is how we operate.
So you don't want to talk about the koozies or the turtles?
Turtle stories? Nah. Koozies? No.
But we should talk about the turtle story later.
We can. Yeah, we'll save those. We'll save those.
Okay.
What's your favorite memory of the Charlesville Fair?
Oh God.
We have spent a lot of time talking about the Charlesville Fair.
Well, I'm a foodie, so it's all the food. I like the apple pie ice cream,
waffle fries,
German fries. Those are up there. I was never a huge turkey drumstick guy.
No. And even the turkey sandwich in the turkey dinner in a boat
Somebody wrote the turkey dinner as their
But
favorite
it's
thing up
it's
there.
it's like they finally got some decent weather. The past few years, I think it's
Yeah.
A
been
lot of rain.
rainy.
A lot of rain.
But
before.
it's spectacular day today. I think they're gonna.
Oh,
break
they're
an
gonna
attendance
break
record today.
records today, tomorrow, Tuesday,
Yeah,
and
all
then.
week.
But even on Wednesday, it gets chilly, but it's not going to rain, so
No.
which is great. Just want to mention Phil Nicastro said they're retiring Chris Daly's number.
On the home opener, the hockey home opener of on December 13th, the hockey game home opener, and it's going to be a really nice night. So
So we'll
Yeah.
we'll keep that in for future shows.
I had a picture and I didn't send it to you, and I'm too far away from the camera, but I have all my Finn does not play hockey. I mean, he does not play football. He plays hockey. So this is how my son is celebrating the hockey season with all the costumes.
Nice.
That, depending on what the theme is, but here, celebrating with the coach after the 5-0 wins every time is part of the tradition. You can see them all in their costumes. But
So
yeah,
Jimmy
5-0 is huge.
Jimmy and Pat aren't here today because this is the big craft show at the Elks, and I can confirm because I saw it this morning as I was driving here.
Oh, is it
It's
busy.
It's outside
Yeah.
in the parking lot.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
that's
whole
fun.
bunch of tents.
Yeah, it looks
Pat and
really
Jimmy have
good.
set
They've
up.
got quite the day.
I
They have quite
think
the
it's
day.
10 to 3 today, and so that's going to be great. Any closing words before we wrap
I'm
up?
not sure if you've looked at your phone, but your husband invited like 100 people over to the pool today. So
Yeah, and does he know that we're on a flight? Like, we're leaving tonight for a little trip.
Good
yeah,
thing-
he just said shut the lights off when
when we're
leave.
done.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
Oh,
I now have a code to the main house.
you do.
And so I can take care of that. I have a full-time membership to Club Rogers now.
What is this pigeon fancier Cape Ann
That's-
pigeon flyers? What's that all about? Does anybody know what that's about?
No.
The Spanx, the
I don't
swingers from the highest STD rate community in the United States, which, as we know, is
Thompson Fair
Villages.
Birds exhibit. Yeah, I'm not into birds.
Oh, pigeon flyers.
I think it's from that Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Donna just gives the bird. She doesn't like the bird.
I guess.
Ralph, did you get any sleep last night?
Yeah, no,
You look
I actually-
tired.
well, I've been off like this 6-month friggin' high with all the stuff going
Right.
on, and yesterday was the baby's birthday.
Yeah, I
party.
saw those
Delphina.
pictures.
Delphina's first.
That was like
birthday.
another wedding.
It was like another wedding, and I planned that at the wedding.
It doesn't
The,
stop.
the morning after the wedding, at the brunch, I'm planning the baby's birthday party while everybody's coming in saying, "Oh, bye."
Oh
thank
my
you," and I'm
God! Printed menus, the balloon.
literally.
Oh, did you hire the girl?
Who did the
No.
balloons?
We couldn't. We just
Didn't work out.
we didn't have enough time to meet with her and everything. So
Who did the balloons?
Daniela's did everything for us. They're phenomenal.
Lights out.
Lights out. Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful
and
day.
I brought
So
you a piece of her birthday cake too.
I saw it. It was right on
Nice.
top when I walked
who did
by.
the cake? Daniela's?
Daniela's.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have their own pastry chef. So the one of the women who was serving the cannolis at the wedding is their pastry chef.
Oh.
So she made like all those cannoli shells and everything, and then she made the birthday cake for the baby yesterday. She made 2 birthday cakes, one smash cake for her alone. She had her own little smash cake.
What's that mean?
So the baby
She
gets
had her
that, and
own
it's just
cake,
like
and
you
like-
just
Oh, you let him go to town.
let him go to town.
Oh, that's funny.
But she's
And then
so,
you had the
but she's so
proper cake.
perfect, she just like
Oh.
you know.
When
And
do
then
we
we had a
stop
cake
calling
for
her
the-
the baby?
Uh,
when
Never.
should we stop?
maybe
'Cause she
when I
just turned
die, I
1,
guess. I
right?
don't know, but she'll always be the baby.
Right.
You
So
know?
cute.
Oh, yeah,
Delphina.
she's adorable. Wait till you see the pictures. I'll show you after the show.
Any famous final words? I guess enjoy your Sunday fun day. Enjoy this next 3 days of weather, everyone.
Why Monday and
I know
Tuesday?
I asked our viewers to rate your performance today, but I'm going to give you a 10. You
Yeah.
guys did a phenomenal job.
Wow, coming from
I mean, there was no lags. There was no nervousness. I didn't sense any trepidation when I was walking out of the office, which
He's
can
pulling out the
happen,
big words.
which can happen
No, we were actually
at
excited.
times.
we were actually pretty happy when you were.
I'll
I
tell you,
cannot
everybody,
voice my
huge.
opinion because I was too busy making Joey's pasta bazool
God
today.
bless.
Right?
God bless him.
Oh, I'm
But
hungry.
Jimmy
since
was-
Donna
Jimmy
was
was-
actually in
Oh, there's a
Joey's
plenty
chair.
in
Does
there.
that mean
So
she gets
Pat Jimmy, you know how Jimmy is under Pat's thumb. Like he's a kept man. Obviously, we all know this. When he heard that Ralph was making the pasta fagioli for me, I could see the life get fucking sucked right out of him because he knows he has to be there to help Pat at the Elks today.
Yeah, but Ralph doesn't just make,
Oh no, this
Ralph makes
I
a
made
freaking tray of it.
I made a.
I'm not sharing.
You
I'm coming to get
softball
some.
into
You
the parking
kidding
lot
me?
on the way by the Elks.
Don't worry, there's enough for you to have done.
I want some. I want some like right now.
It's
Anyway,
perky.
So
hot.
10s all the way across the
10.
board. Mike Rogers 10, Sue Murray 10, Brenda Grimes Davis 10, Pam Doty 10. So I feel like if I go away on vacation, that the podcast is in good hands.
We
The
just don't know how to
podcast
do
will
all
live
this
on.
Yeah,
stuff,
but the reason they give him 10s is because when you were downstairs, they were flashing the camera.
Oh,
yeah,
That's why
right.
they got the 10s.
No, not quite. But yes, the technology piece. We would need a technician to manage all that.
well, you
Yeah.
got Jimmy.
But we'll have Jimmy, maybe Pat, whatever.
Chris knows how to do all this, doesn't he? Langa Langa.
Well, what we need
Well,
to
that
do,
was-
Joe, is we need to be able to, and I'm sure you can handle this. We need to have like a dual screen, like when we're in Florida, we can be on while they're over
Yeah,
here.
we could do
Okay,
that. We could do
I'm
that in
just-
2 seconds. Yeah.
we need to have a family meeting about that.
Oh, she's
I
she's
have-
making the decisions apparently.
I have
now.
my opinions about that.
A family meeting. Oh,
Well,
this is behind closed doors.
This is how far Donna's come. After 3 weeks of her being on the podcast,
Yeah.
I was having family meetings like, how the fuck do we get rid of
How
her?
do we get rid of her?
How do we get rid of her? Because she is not paying attention.
Yeah.
She's showing up late.
Yeah,
She's
we-
scrolling
we-
through
we-
Facebook while we're doing the podcast. I'm like, how do I say this without like losing her friendship?
I know. And I'm not going to lie. We did have board of directors meetings specifically regarding your performance. So,
But she's
I'm
come.
glad you
and-
turned
and
it around.
look how far you've come.
Look how far
You're
I've
dressed
come.
as Joey.
and, even at the highest level, like that, like the morning show, big decisions are made upstairs, corporate
Upstairs,
level about
yeah.
the talent that
Yep.
are on the show.
Yeah, met with the
Pretty.
producing
Let's just
department.
because you're a pretty face doesn't
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're an in.
So,
we like to say,
anyway.
we should do a special shout out to Kathy Barlow, where Gloucester, Massachusetts is her favorite place in the universe. She's with us today. She's in Gloucester. She only gets to come here like once or twice a year for like 3 or 4 days. And while they're here, they have a dog, so they can't like fucking really
Aw.
enjoy the city because they got to go
Right,
back because
right.
the dog's got to take a shit.
I think they came in last time they were here. They came in.
I
didn't
think
they?
so.
Did
I
they?
invited her, but her husband's getting a massage, so they
Hopefully
couldn't
not
make
Methuen.
it.
Yeah.
No, they got the special place, I guess.
So,
But,
so
Asian-
that's good.
Asian,
so welcome back, Kathy.
Happy Hibiscus, I think that is the name of the place he went to.
Oh, lovely.
Did the Patriots play today?
They
That's
played
at 8
tonight.
o'clock.
I
They
pulled
played
number
tonight.
3 again. I'm in that. What game are we at? How many weeks?
This is
good.
game
Four.
This is-
week 5.
Week 5.
So
Is it week
in our
5?
little pool, we
We're
picked
one in
the
we're two
number
and
out
two.
of and I pulled 3. 3 weeks out of 5.
Oh, there you
So
go.
the combined score at the end of the game has to.
Oh, is
add
that
up
what
to
it is?
3.
Combined
So
score.
what do you have for today's combined score?
3. The last digit.
The
The last digit?
So if the total ends in
Yeah,
23,
43,
33,
23.
43, 53, I win. So I won the first week because I forget what the score was, but final digit was 3, so I won $100.
So you add
That's
the
hard to
Wait, you
3, I
add
think,
the
because the
two
combination
together?
of 2
Mhm.
numbers, 3
So
together,
0
3
and
is got to be
3.
No, a 0
low
and 3.
probability. 7, I think, is the highest.
yeah, but you get
pick-
7 and
Well,
4.
5 will probably be the highest.
Yeah, 3's tough.
3's tough. Yeah, good.
Well,
congratulations.
Nicole's got
Got the lucky
she
horseshoe
can be
stuck up
lucky.
her ass.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that the
whatever.
problem?
Is that the problem?
Oh, that's a good thing.
I'm not going to be here next weekend, so
Oh, everybody's like crying
Where
right
are you
now.
next weekend?
Just tears.
we're going up to North Conway.
Oh, fuck.
It's Mike's birthday on Friday,
What?
the 10th.
Oh,
And there's
shit.
no
Oh,
event planned?
Another,
didn't-
We're
Give
not
me-
going to be here.
you didn't tell
another
me to plan the
October,
party?
another Good Morning Gloucester October birthday. We have to write this down.
We have a lot.
I don't have everybody's.
I
You
do.
have all the dates?
Yeah.
All right, I need the dates. 'Cause I know Pat, Jimmy, Mike, myself, Drew
Drew.
Hale.
October's crazy.
That's 5.
Yeah, we got a lot.
So
this
McCarthy,
coming when's
Saturday?
McCarthy?
This coming Friday?
Friday, the 10th. Yeah, Mike's birthday.
I'm not here either.
But he
So
had
why don't
his.
we plan something the following week?
Yeah, Mike had his big party.
Do I have a
last
budget?
year. We'll talk about that. Mike had his big party last year.
So he's
I know, that
61.
was-
He's 61.
Yeah.
I can't believe that
We'll
was
be
only a
back
year
on
ago.
Sunday.
By the way,
By the way,
power move. Steve Conti, congratulations. He had that huge surprise party for Annie Rochon on not
A big
Right.
birthday.
Yeah, her birthday ended in a
62.
Yeah.
So sorry.
So,
But anyway, yeah, it's like no
for,
idea that there was going to be,
right.
Usually it's 55, 60. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
he said 60 again or something. So yeah.
So great. Such a great move. Like totally out of the blue.
Yeah.
So people out there thinking, like if your significant
No,
other
Mike,
is
you're not
coming
having
up.
a big party.
No, we
Friday.
can't have a big party for Mike. We'll wait till he's.
No, I'm not
so
saying
the
about Mike. I'm saying
following-
We'll throw a big
anybody
party
in
for
general. Like if your loved one is, like a 53 or 42 or whatever.
We should
Why,
have.
you're 53? So I didn't realize that. So you could surprise them and totally cut, because no one is expecting a big party on a off year. It's a great move.
Mike's 65th birthday. We're going to have it inside the Miller Lite bottling facility.
Where's that?
His dream.
That'd be like kids at Putnam Pantries or like the Ground Round. Mike at Miller Lite.
Mike at the Miller Lite Factory.
That's
his
move.
niece will be buckling that night.
That's the move.
So I wish I could remember who, and I know we're like short on time, but Mike always, when Mike picks up a beer, he'll be like, I'm gonna give one of these a try. I'm gonna try beer today. So somebody, it must have been like one of the bartenders.
Someone who doesn't know.
Someone who's not like in his circle was talking to me about Mike. Like, what's his name again? Like, you're friends with him? And I was like, oh, and I was talking about Mike and how like he only drinks Miller Lite and how funny that is. Cause like like it's just funny that you only drink Miller Lite, especially if you're, doesn't
Mike's
like fancy
beer
tequila,
choice
doesn't like
affects the stock market.
totally, right? But so I was making a comment and whoever I was talking to said, oh no, he said, I felt really bad. He said he doesn't drink or he hasn't drank in a while and that it was his first time. And I was like, no, not true. He was joking, but whoever it was, totally fell for it.
He was joking to save some grace.
He doesn't like it when we talk about like when his knees buckle and we can't get him out. We can't get him to leave a bar. Or
we are going to cover that at a later date, though.
He did talk about his walk to wrap it up. Oh, yay!
We need to call and make a in the boat in 45 minutes.
I missed Chris and Jamie. I didn't see them yesterday. They had a whole life without me yesterday.
Hucklebuckle.
Hucklebuckle, she is.
Hucklebuckle lives.
So we know what they're doing.
There you go.
They're going out in the boat.
You didn't get the invite?
It's okay. I'm good.
They're going on a plane again.
We're going,
Going on a plane again. All right. Well, Ralph, nice to see you. I'm gonna
good job.
Shameless plug here with Gloucester High football being at 5-0, and next week gonna be cool weather. The weather changed. There's
let today fool you.
Fleece line. We've been selling a lot of those. So if you want your size, just let me know. So the Spanks, who obviously hate me, miss Chris Langanopoulos, Jim, and Pat Dalpian.
Well,
I did say we did okay
without him.
Huh?
Yeah, no,
but she did say we did a good job, but she missed them. Well,
we missed them too.
Yeah, next week. Well,
Next
no,
week.
they won't be here next week because we got another.
No,
thing.
we're doing Saturday podcast for them.
Oh,
And if you guys want to do a Sunday one with you guys, we'll do that.
I won't be here Sunday morning.
All
I
right.
won't be here next weekend.
I want to get to Ralph's magnificent food that he.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
We're gonna wrap
Shut
it up.
down.
Thanks,
Fun day.
everyone.
Thank you for
Sunday
joining
fun day.
Good job. 10s all the way around. 10s.
Little town with big news. 411, come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to you.